Hey everyone, this is Eric and welcome to this special live coaching session. Boy, do we have a treat for you today. Now, I'm going to assume you can hear me talking and see my screen. If not, just do me a favor and let me know in the comment box. Otherwise, let's jump right into it. Like I said, today we have my friends Rob and Gerry here who are going to show you a really cool, super simple way to make a bunch of money from home doing something that nobody else out there is doing. Okay, so check this out. My buddy Gerry went from never having run a single ad online to becoming the #1 affiliate on ClickBank, making over 22,000 per day. And he did it in under 90 days. Incredible. Now, if you don't know what ClickBank is, it's basically a marketplace that has a lot of affiliate programs, which means there are digital products to promote in there. You can earn commissions for promoting these products and they do billions of dollars in transactions every year. So for him to be their #1 affiliate in less than 90 days is just incredible. In fact, some of his weeks have netted him over 100,000. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. But what's even crazier is the results of his students. After teaching this method to a small group, 6 of his students have also hit their top 10 spots on ClickBank, going from nothing to making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month within a very short time. And over the past 18 months, what started out as a small thing has exploded into some crazy phenomena, with hundreds of students making their first sell online, their first $100 day, and even breaking the $1,000 day mark. Several of Rob and Gerry's students have even broken the 10,000 and 20,000 per day mark. Now that's cool. But here's the great part. It's a really simple system. You don't need any product or any email list or any special skills or experience to get started. And you don't even need a big budget to get started. In fact, you can start for as little as $5 per day. So pretty much anyone can do this. And what makes this even better is once you set it all up, you can maintain your business in about 15 minutes per day. I mean, who doesn't want to know about that? So make sure you pay close attention because Rob and Gerry are about to show you exactly how this works, so you can start doing it too as quickly as possible. Believe me, you're not going to want to miss a minute of this. So turn off your phone, shut down Facebook, and grab a piece of paper to take note, because you're going to want to remember these secrets. Rob, Gerry, thank you so much for hopping on here and agreeing to show my people your method. I'm just going to kick back and hand it over to you guys now. They're all yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that intro. Yeah, we're so happy to be here. We've got a ton of information that we're going to share with everyone here today. So today we are going to talk about the 3-step system that ordinary, everyday people have been copying to profit over $1,000 per day using ugly images, and how 6 students quickly became one of the most powerful, most successful underground super affiliate groups in the world, generating millions of dollars in profit, and then turned around and started helping hundreds of others to also start profiting over $1,000 per day. And I'm not talking sales or revenue, I'm talking profit. Okay, money that they took home in their pockets. So we're going to be showing you exactly how they did it using what we believe is the fastest, simplest method to make a boatload of money in 2018. It's exactly how so many of our students have made their first dollar online, their first $100 day, their first $1,000 day, and beyond, with some students making upwards of $10,000 and $20,000 per day, upwards of $100,000 per month, and all while enjoying a life of freedom and travel, and without all the hassle and stress and the frustration and the overwhelm of conventional internet marketing. How's that sound? Good? So quick survey. Do me a favor, type into the chat box, type a 1 into the chat box if you're a complete newbie to making money online, just getting started. Type a 2 if you have some experience, but you haven't got the results that you want yet. And type a 3 if you're already successful online, but maybe you're looking to expand if you saw a good opportunity. I'll get it a second here. All right, so lots and lots of different numbers coming in. It looks like the majority of people are either, there's a very few threes, mostly ones and twos. Probably 90% is ones and twos. So if you're a complete beginner, you're in good company. If you've got some experience, but you haven't gotten the results you want yet, that's cool. We're going to show you today how you can get the results that you want. And what we have for you, there's 4 promises that we're going to show you on this session. So first of all, number 1, we're going to show you how to build a profit engine side income in a matter of weeks or even days that generates up to $1,000 a day or more. Takes only 15 minutes a day to maintain once you've got it running. And it's using our simple 3-step system that very few people out there know about. Now, maybe some of you have heard of affiliate marketing. You probably haven't heard of the exact model that we're going to show you and our students are doing to have so much success, at least not in the specific way that we're doing it. So that was the first promise. Second promise, we're going to show you how, even if you're starting with a tiny budget, you can scale up to $1,000 per day in under 60 days. In fact, you can start with as little as $5 a day. And you could be making profit in 30 days or less. Many of our students have even made profit in their first week. Our third promise is we're going to show you how to tap into a massive wellspring of traffic that most online marketers ignore because they actually think it's untouchable. In reality, it's not. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you have a small budget. We'll show you how you can beat out the biggest competition out there and access a nearly unlimited source of profitable traffic. So let me just tell you, if you know how to tap into traffic, you can always make money. So this is absolute gold, and you'll see how that works. We're going to show you our traffic strategies. And finally, our fourth promise, we're going to show you 5 insider secret keys you must implement in order to guarantee your success. Most people screw these things up, but they're the keys to opening the door to a world of freedom. I'm talking about time freedom, financial freedom, so you can quit your day job and do whatever you desire with your time and your money. Now, there is nothing like this out there. We first pioneered this method a few years ago, and we've been perfecting it ever since. And this is what we do and what our students do. Now, a lot of little things have changed in that time, but the fundamentals always stay the same. Sometimes, traffic sources change, sometimes little things here change, but the fundamentals always stay the same. Something we haven't mentioned yet is that 8 out of 10 of the top super affiliates on ClickBank are our students. Again, if you don't know what ClickBank is, it's one of the top, it's the top digital marketplace in the world where you can promote other people's products. Nobody has access to our network. We're in a unique position to gather info not only from our own campaigns, but also from our industry connections at the top, our super affiliate mentors, who we'll tell you a bit about, and our students' feedback, and it all flows up to us, and then we bring it back to our students. So it's all allowing us to stay more up to date with what's working best right now in 2008 and beyond, better than anyone we know out there. One thing that hasn't changed is that you can still do this method without building an email list or a following, without creating or sourcing any products, without needing to build a brand or an online store, or ever worrying about inventory, without needing a huge budget. This is a high cash flow, high profit margin, low overhead model, and without ever doing any customer service ever. Now, there's a lot of different business models out there that work really well online. It's cool. You can do whatever you want. This is just something that you can either do as a side income, or you can add on to whatever you're doing, or you can make it your main thing. And the great thing is, in our experience, from what we've seen out there, you can scale this up bigger and faster with less risk than any other method that we've ever seen. So who are we? Well, I like to say I'm the handsome one and Gary's the smart one.
Who chose that photo?
But obviously our male modeling careers haven't taken off yet. So we've been focusing on making money online. Here's a more normal shot of us. This is me and Gary.
That's better.
Now, I'm Rob. I've been online for about 7 years. Gary's been online for about 15 years. He's had a lot of success in a bunch of different areas online, ranging anywhere from Google SEO stuff to consulting with clients to software development and selling products. And he's had a lot of successes over the years. But for the most part, each success felt a little bit short-lived, like he was constantly having to start over and reinvent himself. But all of that changed a few years ago when he stumbled into and developed the method that we're about to share with you on this call. So there's a shot of Gerry with his two daughters, so you can see the real reason behind why Gerry does what he does. All right, so let's jump into the backstory. So a few years back, Gerry discovered and perfected a new method that skyrocketed him to the top of the affiliate world, quickly becoming the #1 super affiliate on all of the ClickBank network, making upwards of, you can see there, as much as $22,227.45 in a single day on this particular screenshot when he had his first big breakthrough. Over $100,000 per week, and it all happened in less than 90 days, and he's made a lot more since then. So for those of you who aren't familiar with affiliate marketing, real quick, basically you promote other people's products online. What we do is digital products. So we promote other people's digital products online and we get paid a commission. So for example, you could promote a dog training course, and every time somebody buys that course or that ebook, you get paid a commission. So the great thing about affiliate marketing is you drive traffic and you get paid, and that's it. You don't need a product. You don't need to do any fulfillment. You don't need inventory. You don't need a store. You don't need to do any customer service, and you don't need to do any sales at all if you're doing it the way that we're going to show you on this call. So that's the basics of affiliate marketing. Anyway, back to the story. So after becoming the #1 affiliate on ClickBank, Gerry decided to teach his method to a small group of people at an exclusive mastermind in his home in San Diego. And within 3 weeks, 60% of them were making money, many of them in the range of $2,000 to $3,000 per day, which is crazy. About 6 months later, Gerry and I partnered up, and we decided to teach this to a bit larger group of a few hundred people online, but we never could have guessed what happened next. Everything basically went nuts. And within less than a year, our students held 8 out of 10 of the top spots on ClickBank, the biggest affiliate digital marketplace in the world, who processes billions and billions of dollars every year. And these are regular people, most of whom had never had much success online at all before they started following the simple 3-step method that we're going to show you now. So fast forward to last year, and several of these underground super affiliates flew from all over the world to join with us, Gerry and me, at a secret closed-door session at an undisclosed location deep in the jungles of Bali to discuss the most cutting-edge, profitable money-making techniques that are working right now. Here is a photo of us. We're there in the middle together with our group of underground super affiliates in Bali.
That was a great time.
Yeah, everybody got laid. It's not Hawaii, but we had laid on for some reason. Anyway, so that was really fun and exciting. We now refer to them as our mentors. And since then, our mentors have worked together with us to help our students achieve even more success. So we've got a whole team of successful people who are contributing now. And the testimonials have just been pouring in like crazy ever since then. So the results have been shocking. So many students, you can see here, reporting their first sale. We've got messages and screenshots that students send us when they get their first sale. That's always exciting. If you've never had a sale online or a commission online before, that's a very exciting day when you just realize that this is actually possible to make money online. Onward to people achieving their first $100 day. Again, sending us their screenshots. There's one of our students on an interview with one of our mentors. People get so excited when they reach that mark. And then on to breaking through their first $1,000 day. It's within a month of joining, I generated my first $1,000 day. Some of our students just have had success so quickly, as you can see from all these screenshots, and they're so excited when that happens. And you can see too in these when they reach out to us and our mentors that we're so excited for them as well. And then beyond, of course, some of our students have really just blown it out of the water. You can see some of these, $223,000 in revenue. Here's someone that did over $3,000 in profit yesterday when they messaged us. $109,000, $16,000, some huge, huge numbers. So big success from our students.
It's Bonnie.
Even winning Rolex watches. So that's Bonnie on the right. She's our super affiliate grandma. She was one of the first really successful students that shot to the top of the ClickBank leaderboards, and they were reaching out to us at ClickBank saying, "Hey, do you know someone named Bonnie? We don't know who the hell Bonnie is, but she's flying up the leaderboards." Anyway, so she's there with her Rolex, which she won an affiliate contest.
I love that she said that she doesn't like to wear the watch because it's too heavy.
Exactly. So there's another Rolex on the left. That was Robbie's when he won one of the affiliate contests. Turns out Rolexes are like the most common prize they give out on the top leaderboards on ClickBank. So a lot of our students have won Rolexes. And all of this success comes, we have to give credit to our group of mentors who have helped us, our 6 super affiliate mentors. And we'll tell you more about them in a bit. Something, though, that I want to mention now, we have a very special free bonus for you. If you stick around to the end of this call, we're going to give you exclusive free access to footage where our 6 super affiliate mentors reveal valuable info that they've never publicly shared before this week on how they were able to achieve their big successes so quickly. So stick around for that. Quick earnings disclaimer. You're not going to make $22,227.45 per day. We're not legally allowed to make any income promises. Your success will depend on your own work ethic, your risk tolerance, your level of commitment, and your ability to follow simple instructions. But what we can promise is that we are going to show you exactly how we do it. And then it's up to you to take these tools and these strategies to do them yourself and run with them. So pretty standard earnings disclaimer. With that being said, this is not for the timid. Now, we only promote good quality products that help people. We don't promote scams. We don't lie or do any kind of illegal stuff. But I do want you to know that we do market aggressively, and occasionally, we run into stuff like our ad accounts might get shut down sometimes, and that's okay. Don't worry, we don't do anything black hat. We're not. Everything is in line with the terms of service of the websites we advertise on. But our ads do tend to push people's hot buttons, and we do what's proven to work really, really well. We understand this is not for everyone. That's okay. That's fine, but we just want to mention that. So let's jump into it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the absolute fastest path to $1,000 per day. Okay, so our initial goal for our students, we want our students to reach the 100% ROI mark. ROI means return on investment. And what that means is that you spend $1 and you turn it into $2. If you spend $100 on ads, then you make $200 in commissions on a dog training ebook. So you have 100% profit. Okay, I want you to remember, buy low, sell high. Okay, spend $1, make $2. Okay, so quick note, many of our students actually make 300 to 500% ROI and more. So in that case, it would be spending $1 and making $4 or $5 or $6. So remember, buy low and sell high. So let me run through a simple example of how this works. So let's say we're starting with a $20 per day budget, which works out to $140 per week. All right, so if you're making 100% ROI, in week 1, you would spend $140 and you would turn that into $280. Now, of course, what would you do with that money? You go blow it on the slot machines, right? No, you reinvest it. Okay, you turn around and you take that $280 and you put it back in and you turn $280 into $560. Again, we reinvest it. In week 3, you would take that $560 and you would turn it into $1,120. Okay, so that's with 100% ROI. Obviously, if you're getting 300%, it's going to go at triple the speed. So this is how so many of our students are able to get such big results so quickly. It's because you can get such fast ROI and you can reinvest the money, and you can see that weekly we're reinvesting that money. So let's take a look over a longer period of time. So if you're spending $20 per day, and you can see on a weekly basis how this works out, at the end of week 1, $20 a day, we get a $140 budget, turns into $280. And each week we get up, it goes up. So we're at the end of week 2, we're at $560. And then week 3, we're at $1120. Week 4, we're at $2,240. On up to the end of week 6, we're up over $10,000. Okay. And by the end of week 6, we're now spending over $1,000 a day and we're getting 100% ROI. So for $1,000 you spend, you make another $1,000 back. Okay. Profit. So we've turned $140 into over $10,000 in 6 weeks. And we've gone from $20 a day to over $1,000 a day. Now that's starting with $140 a week. Okay. So let's say you're starting with a $5 per day budget. It's going to go a little more slowly. You're going to have to tack on a few more weeks. So say your first week, you're spending $5 a day. Well, that's about $35. I mean, that's exactly $35. And $35, you turn it into $70. The following week, you turn $70 into $140. And then the following week, you turn $140 into $280. And that third week, you've caught up with the person that starts with the $20 a day budget. So again, you get to the end of week 8, takes you a few more weeks to break that $10,000 mark and to get to that point where you can start making $1,000 a day. So you can see how fast this builds up. You've turned $35 into over $10,000, and this is assuming that you're reinvesting your money and you're getting 100% ROI. In 8 weeks, you've turned $5 a day into over $1,000 a day. Let's look at a bigger budget. Let's say you're doing $50 a day. Let's say you're not so limited on your budget. That's $350 a week. And you can see how quickly this goes up. And by the end of week 6, we're at $22,000 and we're actually on up to spending $3,000 a day. So this can build really quickly. So this is just so you understand how it works when you're spending money to make money and you're using a proven system where you can get ROI daily. So let's jump into Gerry's simple 3-step profit engine funnel. I know everybody wants to see exactly what's involved, and it's almost unbelievably simple. As we've said, there's only 3 simple steps, and it's responsible for making Gerry the #1 affiliate on ClickBank several times, making upwards of $100,000 per week. And so many of our students making their first $1 online, their first $100 day, their first $1,000 day, and more, as you've seen. And all of that is from these 3 simple steps. So here it is. And that's it. That's the entire profit engine funnel right there. So anyway, that's the training, guys. We're going to take off. No, I'm just kidding.
We're done.
Anyway, so you don't need a product. You're promoting someone else's product. What we've got here, there's 3 steps. We've got the ad, the pre-sale, and the offer, and we're going to go into each of these. So the 3rd step is an affiliate offer. It's basically a product that you're promoting. You're selling someone else's product. You don't need your own product. So you don't need to build an email list or anything like that. You don't need any inventory. You don't need an online store, nothing. You're literally just directing traffic online to somebody else's product, and then they take care of everything else from there, and you get paid a commission. Okay, now we're going to get into exactly what you have to do to make it work. There's some important things, but that's the general overview. So before we go on, does everybody at least understand that? All right, lots and lots of yeses flying. It sounds like people pretty much understand. So that's cool. Sounds like people can wrap their mind around the system so far. So let's run through this because most people out there screw these things up if they're trying to do affiliate marketing. So Gerry's going to explain the psychology behind each of these and how you need to approach these in order to make this work and have big success.
Okay, yeah. So from the ad, the essential purpose here is just to get someone from the social setting. Let's take Facebook, for example. We don't just do Facebook, by the way. We do other types of ads as well, but we're just going to talk about Facebook for this example today. So with Facebook, everybody is in a social mindset. And when you're on Facebook, you're just there to talk with your friends and family, right? You're not there to buy things. You go to Facebook and Instagram just to socialize. In fact, the ads that you see usually that are obviously selling stuff, you just kind of ignore those. At least I do anyway. I think most people do. But the whole purpose of that ad is just to get the click. And we have very special ways of doing that very successfully, which we'll get into in just a bit. Anyway, that's kind of the purpose of the ad. It's not to sell. It's just to get the click and then take them to the pre-sale page. Okay. So now you may be wondering, like, what a pre-sale page is. Well, it's pretty simple. It's just an intermediate page that they see before they click over to the product page that you're promoting, and that's all it is. But what people don't realize is that the pre-sale page is very, very essential, because if you're not already sending traffic to a pre-sale page versus directly sending them to the offer, you're probably, in fact, failing. You're probably like, screw this, I'm not making any money. This is ridiculous. You can't make this work, so I'm out of here. Screw this. Now, I didn't realize this at first. When I first got started, I guess I didn't really realize that the pre-sale page was so vital to the process. But the pre-sale page is important because you're going to take somebody from a social setting and you're going to entice that person to click through. So that's step number one. That's pretty easy to do. And, you're going to have a relevant pre-sale page that is going to subtly shift their mind from thinking socially to thinking, about this big burning problem that they have, that we introduce them to in the ad. And so this is your opportunity to take about 60 seconds of their attention to transition them and slowly ease their mind away from this social mindset and slowly transition them into thinking about their big burning problem. And then you're going to click them through to the offer page. Now, if the pre-sale page did its job right, then they're going to be in full on like solve my problem mode, or what I like to call buy mode. Right. And without that pre-sale page, it's like you just screw everything up. You go too quickly and it was just too abrupt, and they're not going to buy anything. So that whole process is vital. So if you don't have that process in place, if you spend the time to transition their mindset, you make so much more money.
Yeah, and I think this is going to become even more clear as we begin going through the keys to success. So that should just give people just a general idea of kind of the architecture of how the profit engine funnel works and the different components. And as we start going through the keys to success, it's going to become clearer and clearer what sort of turns up the dial and what the important things are that are going to shoot your results up. Because right now it probably seems simple. It might seem a little confusing for some people, but there's only 3 steps, right? And you say, okay, I see the steps, I see the components, but I don't understand how to get from being a beginner to making this work. And we're going to jump into that. The 5 critical keys to success. The first key to success, the key to unleashing your potential, lies in an elephant's butt. No, I'm just kidding. Just seeing if you guys are awake. So, but this is about elephants. So what's interesting is elephants are actually the strongest animal on the earth, walking the earth. I think they can lift I think it's 16,000 pounds. But there's an example where when they're held in captivity, they're chained up for the time that they're little babies, and they learn over time not to stray from that chain. And what happens, and this is real barbaric, it happens in the circus and stuff like that. What happens is by the time they're adults, it's just been like forced on them for so long that all it takes to hold them now is this tiny little thread. When in reality, this is the strongest animal on the planet that can lift up a bus, but it's held captive by this tiny little thread. And the idea is that this is a limiting belief, right? And the same thing happens to us in our lives, okay? Whether it's your schooling or your job or even your friends and family, the way that you were raised, your education, the stuff, it drives you into these limiting beliefs. And if you can overcome these limiting beliefs, that's the key to having these huge successes online. And these are the things that we have to overcome. These are the things that our students all had to overcome when they were starting out. So that we wanted to hit on this topic first, because believe it or not, it's not the tech stuff that stops people. The tech stuff can be learned very quickly. It's simple, straightforward. It's the limiting mindsets. It's your own inner demons that you have to fight. So the first thing is to overcome your limiting beliefs. The second thing, success key number 2, how to crack into the Walter White money. And we're going to show you right now how to tap into a motherload of traffic that most people ignore out there. Most marketers, they think it's too hard. They think it's untouchable, when in reality, this is, in our opinion, the best source of traffic out there, and it's right in front of your eyes. So the key is to target the big niches and not the small niches.
Yeah, that's right. When I first got started running ads on Facebook, I started out with a small group of guys on a Skype group, and we were all sharing our ads, sharing our pre-sale pages, just helping each other along. And kind of back to that elephant analogy, which I love so much. Everybody was doing, spending like $300 or $400 a day. There was already rumors out there, that like, you got to be careful, your ad account could get shut down. But I kind of went into it more aggressively. And I started spending right away, more like $1,000 and a couple $1,000s a day. And within the first week or so, I was already up to like $5,000 a day. And the people that I was promoting with, they were like, man, you better slow down. You're going to get your ad account shut down. But it didn't happen. And so it's like that little rope around their ankle, got snapped by seeing me do it. And then I scaled it up even further, and I got to like $10,000 a day. And then, one of the guys ended up it kind of set him on a path to doing $20,000 a day. He snapped that little rope around my ankle for me, because there's always another level, and you always just limit yourself, and with your limiting beliefs, you just don't realize what's truly possible. The other thing is big niches, right? So that was another example where I guess we were just pre-programmed to think that we have to go after small niches because you can dominate these small niches. There's less competition. But when in reality, when you know how to master the ad funnel and, with paid traffic and some of the secrets behind that, which, we can get into, there is no limit on what niches you can go after. In fact, I like to go after the big 3 niches. The big 3 niches, by the way, are health, wealth, and relationships. Those are the biggest niches. Those are the product, the categories that every single person on the planet are interested in. Everyone wants to be more healthy, live a longer life, have a 6-pack abs or whatever, look good. Everyone wants to be wealthy because they know that, financial freedom takes them closer to having, the life that they desire. And everyone wants to, to have better relationships, because that leads to happier life too. So, we know that we can sell. This opens up the door to sell to everyone on the planet. We never tap out, our audiences, and we can just make money all day long. And all of this is around mindset and just realizing that there is no limitation when you have the tools to get you there.
So the first step there is, releasing those limiting beliefs. You can target the biggest audiences out there, and if you have the tools and the strategies that we're going to show you on this call, then you can compete in those big niches with those big audiences, even against the biggest competitors, and you can crush them. And it's easier than you might think. So let's jump into the next success key, and that's don't do the heavy lifting yourself. Now I've got a photo, an image here pulled from The Godfather, and the idea here is the concept of making an offer that you can't refuse. So it's all about the offer, all right? The offer that you're promoting, the product that you're promoting, the right offer sells itself, and you don't have to sell anything. Okay, so we don't pick just any old offer to promote. We pick the ones that sell like hotcakes. Okay, we pick the ones that when we send the right kind of traffic to these offers, that they turn that traffic into cash in our pockets. And there's not a lot of them out there, so we're always pushing the very top products out there. Okay, so it's got to be able to turn your traffic into cash very well. It's got to be suitable for a big, broad audience. And here's another important point.
Yeah, the vendors there. When I choose an offer, I do look for offers that convert really well, obviously, but it's not all about the offer itself. It's about the people behind the offer. These are the vendors. These are the people who created the offer. They got to know how to these are the salesmen, right? We're just delivering traffic to them, but they got to know how to convert that offer. They have to understand also that their super affiliates, their biggest affiliates, are everything. They'll make all their money from 10 super affiliates, so they have to know how to treat you right. They have to be willing to give you these pay bumps. They have to be willing to take care of you. Ordinarily, most offers you'll get paid 50%, 60%, something like that. And for their super affiliates, they have to understand that they need to pay you more, to give you these big bumps so that you can, they can bump up your 50% or 60% to 90%, which is what we get paid as super affiliates.
So the key is picking the right offers where they're going to do all the heavy lifting for you, and they're going to make your job easy, where all you have to do is drive the traffic, and they'll do the heavy lifting of turning it into cash and turning it into a lot of cash for you. The next success key is you never pay full price for clicks. Okay, so we know how to get severely discounted clicks, and we're going to show you how right now. And you can get a severely discounted price without getting trampled in what do they call it? The Black Friday sales. Yeah. Like that woman on the bottom there looks like she's just so miserable.
She's getting trampled or doing the trampling.
I hope she got that TV. Anyway, so let's run through this. So here's how you can get really, really cheap clicks on your ads. So the key to cheap clicks is high click-through rate ads. Okay, so take a look at this photo, this screenshot here. We got 108,000 clicks. We've got 42,000 clicks. And if you look over on the right, we got a bunch of traffic, and you can see the cost. We got 13 cents a click, 11 cents a click, 8 cents a click, where most people out there are paying 50 cents a click, 60 cents, $1 a click, $2 a click. If you don't have any experience on paid ads, on Google ads or Facebook ads or anything, let me just tell you, these are dirt cheap clicks. Okay, and let me explain to you how it works. So in example number one, we're going to take a big budget advertiser, the big guy out there that's the elephant in the room that you're competing against. And on the example number two, a profit engine student, somebody who understands the stuff that we're showing you right now and that we're going to show you over this training session. So big budget advertiser, they bid $1 per click. Let's say that we bid 20 cents per click. Ad networks work on an auction system. So you bid how much you're willing to spend per click, and then the website decides who gets the click. So if you were to guess, who would you think gets the click? Yeah, obviously the guy who's bidding $1 per click. We're going to lose in this example, right? Well, not necessarily. So what websites have to sell is views. So they have people on their website. They want to make money off that. So if there's 1,000 people looking at their website, they want to make as much money as they can off those 1,000 people. So the average click-through rate on an ad, like somebody sees an ad on, for example, on their Facebook news feed, as you're scrolling, you see an ad. The average click-through rate out there is about 0.5%. So we understand how to get really high click-through rates. So let's take an example of a student who's getting a 5% click-through rate, and let's compare these and see what happens. So in the big budget advertisers example, we do the math, that's 5 clicks out of 1,000 views. In our example, out of 1,000 views at a 5% click-through rate, that's 50 clicks. Okay, that's 10 times as many clicks. So why does that matter? Well, look at how much money the website's going to make. So those 5 clicks times $1 per click, the website makes $5. The 50 clicks times 20 cents a click, the website makes $10. So the website makes double. They make 2 times more money by giving us 20-cent clicks rather than giving the big budget advertiser dollar clicks. Does that make sense? Can you see how you can get cheap clicks if you just work the math? All right, a lot of yeses coming in. Cool. So how do we get those cheap clicks? Well, that's success key number 5, and this is the big daddy secret of them all. The key to high CTR ads that get these high click-through rates, and here's our image here. You look below, I scrolled to the right. Now you can see the click-through rate. So these ads where we'd spend 13 cents a click and we get 42,000 clicks. We spend 8 cents a click, we get 37,000 clicks. We're not doing 5% click-through rates like our example. We're doing 15%, we're doing 18%, and you can imagine how easy it is for us to compete with the other advertisers that are getting 0.5% click-through rate. And imagine how much more money they're paying for their clicks. These are in very competitive niches, and we're getting these tiny little costs.
And by the way, this is pretty much my average, and this is pretty much the average of our mentors and the students that we teach.
Yeah, so we teach how to do this. So can anybody guess what the key is? I'll see who can guess it. Just type it in the question box. Can you guess what the key is to getting high CTR ads? We dropped a few hints, so maybe you'll be able to guess.
Yep.
couple people got it. Bill got it. All right. So the key is, Gerry sort of got it. You got half of it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Wait, I got it.
The key is ugly images. Yeah. But hang on a second. It's not just any ugly image. It has to be a specific kind of ugly image. Okay. So we've had people that are like, they hear us say ugly image and then they stop listening. Right. And then they go, okay, I'll just make an ugly ad image.
Take a picture of Rob and post that.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yes. All right. So you need a very specific type of ugly image. Here's the thing. You don't need to be a designer. You don't even need to own any image software. You don't need to have a creative bone in your body. We have spent literally millions of dollars running ads, our students, our whole network, and a very specific kind of ad. If you follow this, you can literally pay people $5 to create these money-producing images for you when you know how to properly instruct them. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to, have like any special skills at this. You just have to know how to follow instructions.
I always wonder what those guys over at Fiverr would think if they knew that $5 they got paid to make that image made us $100,000.
We'll keep that a secret for now. They might raise their price.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of these are building on each other. Okay, so you target the big niches so that you can have a broad audience, which allows you to scale up big. Okay, you're never going to run out of traffic on a little niche audience when you're running to a big, broad audience. Okay, then you've got your ad that gets a high click-through rate, which is how you're able to get really cheap clicks and crush the competition, even if you don't have a big budget. If you've got the proven pre-sale page that we've tested over millions of dollars of traffic, you do the right type of pre-sale page and it converts those clicks into buyer traffic. They go from that social mindset to the buyer's mindset. And then you got the right offer where they're working with you. Okay, they're wanting to make you rich because they can turn around and sell those customers stuff on the back end. That offer should be turning your traffic into cash for you. And the bottom line is the right audience, the right ad, the right pre-sale, and the right offer. That's how you can guarantee success. Okay. So before I go on, does that make sense? Is this making sense? Let me give it a moment. All right, cool. Yes. All right. Fully clear. Okay, cool. All right. So here's the question though, right? If it's so easy, why isn't everyone doing it? Why aren't there like a gazillion super affiliate millionaires out there? Well, there are some keys. There are some roadblocks that separate your average affiliate who's struggling and maybe they fail or they quit in the beginning from super affiliates like our mentors who've had so much success and like so many of our students. And we're going to go through those now and show you kind of the pitfalls that you need to avoid if you want to have this big success. So roadblock number 1 is screwing up the formula. Most people focus on the wrong things. Okay, we've learned exactly what you need to focus on, the metrics that matter, and everything else is just noise, and you can ignore it. So here's the success formula. It's quite simple. Low CPC plus high EPC equals profit. Remember, buy low, sell high. I told you before. So let me run through these. So CPC equals cost per click. That's how much you're paying every time someone clicks on your ad. And EPC equals earnings per click. That's how much you make every time someone clicks on your ad. So if you could get low cost and high earnings, then you're going to have high profit. Remember, buy low and sell high. So let's look into some mistakes that some people make that screw up the formula. Okay, problem number one is they've got a high cost per click. They're buying high instead of buying low. So the most common reason for this is that they don't understand images. They don't know what it takes to get an image that gets those high click-through rates. It could be the audience as well. It's usually the image. Okay. Problem number two is they're selling too low. They're not earning enough money off of each click that they drive. Okay. This can be a bad offer. They don't have an offer that, with a vendor that works with them to give them, good payouts. They don't have an offer that sells really well. So they're not selling enough. The traffic is not earning enough money because the offer's not doing its job. It could also be a pre-sale page is not doing its job. So people are coming over from a social setting, and then they're getting over to a setting where they are made an offer to buy something, and they haven't transitioned their mindset. So the traffic is wasted. And again, the audiences could be a part of this. But typically, if you get a good offer and you get a good pre-sale page, that solves that as well. So people screw up the formula. Okay. Roadblock number two, most affiliates get paid 50% commissions or less. If you've never done affiliate marketing, that might sound like a high number. With digital products, low overhead, it's a common number. However, we typically get paid 90 to 100%. And that's because, like we said before, we find the right vendors who will work with us. They want to make us as rich as possible because it will in turn make them as rich as possible. So they make most of their money on the back end selling their customers more products. Okay. They give as much of the money on the front end to us. Okay. So when you're running this type of system, it's that much easier for you to get big ROI, so you can double or triple your ad spend or quadruple it when you're competing against somebody that has much tighter profit margins because they're not making anywhere near as much money. Okay, so this is a huge, huge advantage where the average affiliate is going to struggle. Roadblock number three is slow cash flow. Okay, this affects every business out there, but especially in this business, if you don't have the cash flow, you can't reinvest the money, and you won't get that compounding effect of watching your budget increase so quickly. You're just going to have to wait, and it's going to be slow. So most affiliates get paid every 2 to 3 weeks after they make a sale. So they spend the money, they make the commission, but they don't get paid for 3 weeks. So their cash is frozen up. Even if they're making money, they're cash poor because they don't have cash flow. So that extra time means they can't reinvest their money and their budget runs out. So we have connections to get paid in 1 week, and in some cases every 3 days. You have to be doing pretty big volume to do every 3 days, but even if you're getting paid every week, it means you can reinvest your money 3 times as fast as the average affiliate that reinvested every 3 weeks. So you make triple the money, and because of compounding, it actually increases much faster than that. It increases exponentially faster. So that's a massive advantage. Roadblock number 4, lack of insider knowledge.
Yeah, I think this is pretty key for me too. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in business is leverage. And, when I got started, I started out with this little group of people, and we were all leveraging off of each other. Now, inside of our program, the mentors and all of our students are leveraging off of us. When we have these, this network of vendors out there that we're buddied up with, and some of the top affiliates in the world that kind of pull together, and we pull our resources together and share information with each other, all of that information comes back to us, and then we share it amongst ourselves. So Rob and I, our mentors and our students, they all get a share from that knowledge. So it's like we have what we call like the hive brain, which is like, just where the central, core of all that information that's coming from out there goes into this one central brain, and then it gets disseminated back out to our students.
One of our mentors came up with that nickname, and we didn't come up with a hybrid. It just sort of stuck.
But it's a good one, yeah. And it's very, very powerful to be plugged into that resource so that you don't have to guess and you don't have to make, these choices yourself, because what products are converting, what pre-sales are working right now, what offers to go after and what ads and images and stuff to work with.
Yes, things change and things do change from time to time. It's good to be on the cutting edge, knowing exactly what's working right then and there, as opposed to, if you're going at it alone, you got to try and dig up that information. You're not going to be able to find it. So let's continue to roadblock number 5, and that's account shutdowns. This is something people worry about. It's something we used to struggle with. I'm sure everyone who's involved with any kind of internet marketing has probably heard of somebody that got an ad account shut down, even when they weren't doing anything wrong at all. They thought they were doing everything right, and they still got their ad account shut down. Well, we make an extra effort to follow all ad guidelines in terms of service on websites, but sometimes it's unpredictable. Ad accounts still get shut down. Well, we finally just tapped into our network and figured it out, talked to a lot of people and figured out how to get around this issue. We have connections with the ad reps. We have connections with other top affiliates and top traffic people. And we figured out how to get around it. And now we never have to worry about someone else controlling our destiny. So that problem is solved. And it's so sad when you see someone that has a big success and then their ad account gets shut down and they can't figure out why, and they don't know how to get that success back.
And I think it's important to point out right there too, if for some reason you were to get an ad account shut down, it's just the ad account. It's not like your personal Facebook page that were to get shut down, right? It's not like you can't go in there and talk to your girlfriend and your cousin or your best friends. It's just the ad account. You wouldn't be able to run ads on that account anymore, and then you would have to set up another ad account to continue.
Exactly. So let's do a quick recap. We showed you how you can quickly scale up to $1,000 a day, even if you're starting with a tiny little budget. So it doesn't matter where you're starting from. It's possible if you reinvest your money and you focus and you follow the steps. We showed you the dead simple 3-step profit engine funnel that can generate a job-crushing income in under 15 minutes a day once you get it set up and rolling. We showed you success secret number 1, which is removing your limiting beliefs, because there's really no difference between the small-time affiliates and the big-time affiliates. It's all a matter of scale and turning up that dial. Once you get an ad that's working, you're turning up that dial. So it comes down to removing your limiting beliefs so that you can have the big success, just like those that you've seen here. Success secret number 2, we showed you how to tap into a giant wellspring of traffic by targeting the big niches. And we showed you success secret number 3, promoting the vendors who want to make you rich so that you could get much bigger payouts than the competition, and it's much easier for you to make big profits, to double, triple, quadruple your money, instead of the other affiliates who are getting paid much less. We showed you success secret number 4, which is that getting those big click-through rates on your ads will allow you to crush the competition without spending a lot. So, and then you can ramp up, like we showed you in the beginning, a lot more quickly, and then budget is no longer a problem, but you still have these secrets that are going to give you this big competitive advantage. And then we showed you that images are the key to getting those high click-through rates, the CTR, and the cheap clicks, the CPC that I still screw up, and the huge ROI, the big return on your money, turning your money into more money. So the advantages, let's talk about the advantages. Advantage number 1 that our students have: super affiliates know how to make the simple math formula work in their favor. They know what to focus on, and they know that everything else is just noise. Okay, there's a lot of information out there. You don't have to listen to any of that stuff. Just focus on the things that actually drive your revenue and your profits. Advantage number 2, super affiliates get much higher payouts. So we get higher payouts and faster payouts. So super affiliates have faster cash flow. So we can reinvest it and we can scale up much faster. Access to insider knowledge. So if anything should change, you can tap into that source and you can find out, okay, what's changed? How do we deal with it? You want to know which offers are going to make you the most money? You can tap into that. You want to know what type of ads are working now the best? You can tap into that. So that's one of the benefits of being able to tap into the hive brain. Advantage number 5 is never having to worry about ad account shutdowns again, like a lot of people out there. So is this making sense? Can you just give me a little bit of feedback in the question box? Have there been many aha moments? Ooh, that's a lot of yeses. Okay, lots and lots of yeses flying in. Perfect sense. Dylan says mostly. All right, definitely. Oh, okay, wow. All right. Awesome, very responsive crowd. So let me ask you another question. Who here feels a little bit like this? Maybe a little bit overwhelmed, like, yeah, I get it. I get all the systems, but maybe you'd like a little bit of help moving forward with this, and maybe you'd like us to help you to show you how to do it and take you by the hand. All right, lots of yeses coming in. It sounds like, yeah, lots. Yes, sure. Where's the link? Yes. Me, I need all the help I can get. Cool. All right, so let's continue. So some common questions. Do you need to be in the USA? No, you don't need to be in the USA. You can do this all over the world. We got students all over the world. When we did our event in Bali, we had people flying from Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, I think, yeah. Canada,
America, Mexico, all over.
Mexico, yeah. And those are just the people that flew to Bali. That we have students all over the world who didn't come to the event. So yeah, you could be all over the world. Do you need a big budget to get started? No, I think we showed you that. Do you need to be tech savvy? No, as long as you are willing to follow simple instructions and ask for help when you need it. Definitely not. Is saturation a problem? No, it's not a problem, because we're targeting the big niches that have an unlimited wellspring of traffic. If you were targeting underwater basket weavers with your little underwater basket weaving course, then saturation would be a problem. But we're talking about stuff that half of the planet wants to buy weight loss products. Half of the planet wants to make more money. You know, everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to be wealthy. Everybody wants, love and these kinds of things. So you can skip all the common problems with most online business models. And we've been constantly perfecting and updating the system over the last 2 to 3 years to make it the simplest, fastest way to scale up big time with the lowest risk and the highest potential profit. So it's brand new for 2018, and it's better than ever. So everything you need to build this business for yourself is included in our Profit Engine program, Profit Engine by Rise Academy. So for the last few years, we've been running Rise Academy. We've taken everything we've learned, the new 2018 dialed in version that we're going to be delivering is called Profit Engine. Here's what Profit Engine can do for you. It can basically, it gives you freedom, okay? It gives you the ability to do what you want with your time and the money to be able to do it. And whatever that is, whether it's eliminating your money problems, quitting your job, spending time with your family, whether you want to take more vacations with them or you just want to spend more time with them, securing your retirement. How much money do you need for your retirement? Think about that. Be your own boss, work from home, never use an alarm clock. And imagine getting a full night's sleep every night. That's pretty cool. Or maybe you want your husband or wife to be able to quit their job. Maybe you want to give your kids the opportunities that you never had growing up, okay? You get the financial freedom you've always wanted, the location freedom to be where you want to be. Gerry and I, we live in Bali now. We both got bills in Bali. And the ultimate is time freedom to live your life on your terms, okay? In your first 4 weeks, we're going to show you how we do this, how we go from small budgets on up to making $1,000 a day, how we get these huge click-through rates and this big traffic, and how we compete. So let's go through the 7 pillars of success of the Profit Engine program. Pillar number 1 is the Profit Engine Master Blueprint. You get our proven top secret blueprint that has made us and our mentors and our students millions of dollars. You get everything you need to know from A to Z to get started fast. This is your key to the kingdom, and it can change your life forever so you can start experiencing the same success and freedom as our mentors and our students. You get pillar number 2, the $1 million pre-sale page. Okay, you can download, copy, and use our exact $1 million pre-sale page that has made us and our students millions of dollars. We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars testing and perfecting the psychology and conversion tactics behind our $1 million pre-sale page. And we've, ever since we perfected it, we've run millions of dollars of traffic through it. No other pre-sale page out there works this well. It's literally just tweaking the page the way we do it, and we'll show you how to do that. All of our most successful students and mentors are using this exact same style of pre-sale page with just a few minor adjustments. So copy the exact pre-sale page that makes us and our students millions. Pillar number 3, get access to our swipe file of ad images that have been used in actual winning ads, including ads that have generated over $1 million in sale off a single ad. Okay, these are actual $1 million ads. So you get to see exactly what has already been proven to work, the stuff that's working now. Nobody ever shows you this kind of stuff. We're going to just hand you the $1 million image swipe file. We showed you how important images are. If you can just get images dialed in, everything else works in the funnel. It just skyrockets. So get the exact ads that have sold millions. We're just going to hand it to you. Also, we're doing something very special. We call it the ad challenge. Okay. You can come and you can submit your ad. You can follow it. We'll teach you how to do it. We'll show you the steps. And then you create an ad, but before you ever spend a single dime, you come to us during the ad challenge and you get your ad critiqued by multi-million-dollar ad experts, a multi-million-dollar copywriter, and 6 super affiliates, our mentors. We'll all help you to, we'll show you, you can find out if your ad is good before you ever spend a single dime on traffic. So we want you to be able to remove all of the risk and set yourself up for success before you even start. So basically, we'll review your ad personally. So immense value there, super valuable. Pillar number 5 is our image outsourcing script. Just follow these simple instructions with the exact copy-paste checklist that we use to instruct Fiverr designers to crank out winning ad images for us for $5 a pop. I'm sure probably most of you have heard of Fiverr. So you don't need a creative bone in your body to get a winning ad. You don't need to be a designer. This script is absolute gold. It's responsible for the majority of our students' most profitable ads and our most profitable ads. All you have to do is copy and paste this script, and you can start getting winning ad images. Just follow the instructions, okay? So that is so, so valuable. All right, the ad account action plan. This is pillar number 6. Never again worry about ad account shutdowns. Even if you run perfect ad campaigns like Mother Teresa, just showing pictures of kittens, you still risk getting your ad account shut down. So don't ever let your profit faucet get shut off by someone else. So we want to remove all the risk and allow you to take back control. So with this action plan, you can always be ready to get your money generating ads right back up and running in a matter of hours if anything should ever happen. So you're covered. Okay, it's like an insurance policy. So you can get access to unlimited ad accounts on demand when you need them. Pillar number 7 is maybe the most valuable one, and that's the expert coaching. We've got unbeatable support. We've pulled our rapid response help team. We've got a ton of people now in our support desk. We've pulled from our students that have become our team of expert coaches who know the system inside and out. And beyond that, you've got expert coaching, the second layer of support, which is streamlined access to us, me, Rob, and Gerry, as well as our mentors. And we've got you covered. So if you're worried about anything at all, don't be. We've helped thousands of people build successful online businesses, and we can help solve any problem you may have. So the support that we provide involves a huge investment of time on our part. So that's extremely valuable. So what is coaching really worth? Okay, so Gerry and I charged $10,000 for a weekend of coaching in a small group. The people that flew to Bali spent $10,000, and they turned around and they started cranking out hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, our panel of super affiliate mentors are already earning tens of thousands of dollars per month from this. Many of them are earning hundreds of thousands of dollars from this, and they could easily charge $5,000 per month at a minimum. And you're getting access to all of this and more. There is a catch though. There's 3 important limitations. We have 3 special bonuses for action takers on this webinar. These bonuses are only available to people who are on this call who invest on this webinar now. Okay. Special bonus number 1. This is Mark Ling has provided a really valuable bonus. It's called Commission Rocket. Mark Ling is one of ClickBank's top earning affiliates and vendors of all time, and his proven methods work in a large number of different niches. So this forms the perfect complementary program to skyrocket your profit engine commissions to the next level. This one-of-a-kind system includes 6 live online workshops where Mark reveals a new niche and offers it convert, plus takes live Q&A on these calls, and the recordings are also provided to those who can't make it live. 4 incredibly proven, powerful traffic strategies, each taught in detail by Mark and his special guests. Niche content generator helps make all forms of copywriting faster and easier, and this includes done-for-you content, fill-in-the-blanks templates, and more. Email marketing bootcamp, discover how to build a list and make regular repeat sales via Mark's incredible email marketing methods, plus lots more. And that's all in addition to the Profit Engine core system. So these are additional methods that you can work in conjunction with the main system. So complements it very well. Very, very valuable bonus. Bonus number 2, live one-on-one coaching call. We're going to get on the phone with you, and you can get one-on-one help directly from us. So after you've completed the Profit Engine Master Blueprint training, either Gerry, me, or one of our super affiliate mentors will hop on a call with you, a 30-minute one-on-one call with you, and we're going to help you directly with your ad campaigns. Okay, we'll personally critique your funnel, we'll personally walk through your strategies and help you to tweak whatever it is that you need to skyrocket your results. And oftentimes, what we hear from our students is that it's just some little tweak, some little thing that they didn't quite get, and just getting that one little thing right in line is all it took to get where they needed to be, so they have ads that they can start scaling up, and then they can have that profit faucet running. So we will personally help you to succeed. That's special bonus number 2. You won't pay anything for that if you sign up on this call. And special bonus number 3, you're going to get a free ticket to our live event in Las Vegas, which we'll be holding after the core training. So our last event in Bali cost $10,000 to attend, and it's sold out in a matter of days. You get to come to Vegas and learn directly from Gerry, from me, and from our super affiliate mentors. You'll also get to meet other Profit Engine students. The dates, we will announce the dates after we shut down this program, when we start the training. It's going to be soon after you've gone through the complete Profit Engine Master Blueprint program. Okay. Yes, all of the sessions will be recorded, and you will be given access if you can't make it to Las Vegas to attend live. So you don't need to worry about that. Obviously, we would recommend you come to Vegas if you can, but if you can't, you will get all the recorded sessions as well. So here's a recap of what you get. Pillar number 1, the Profit Code Master Blueprint. Pillar number 2, the $1 million pre-sale page. Pillar number 3, the $1 million image swipe file. Pillar number 4, the ad challenge. Pillar number 5, the image outsourcing script. Pillar 6, the ad account action plan. And pillar 7, the expert coaching. Plus you get the bonuses. Mark's extremely valuable Commission Rocket bonus. The bonus one-on-one personal coaching call at the end of the training. And free attendance to the Las Vegas event. Total value, $31,000, conservatively speaking. So you get access to all of this. Guys, this is extremely limited. Okay, our personal time is being invested supporting our members. We have an amazing team of coaches, but our time, our mentors, our coaches' time is very limited. So we have a very limited number of spots of the money-making products. We can't just bring in thousands and thousands of members. So these spaces will fill up fast because we can only handle so many students. We're going to close the doors, and then we're going to focus on helping our students to have success like we did before. So when we reach capacity, we will shut down, okay? We start on Friday. We kick things off on Friday this week. So we have no plans to ever reopen. This will not be available for long. When the doors close, they are closed. Okay, this has the potential to change your life. So do not miss out on this. This is immense value, but you're not going to pay $31,473. You're not even going to pay half of that. You're not going to pay $14,997. Okay, we understand most people don't have that kind of money to sink into a program, although we could probably charge that and it would fill up, it would sell out. But you're $9,997. Okay, if all this does is allow you to clear your debts and pay the rent and mortgage every month, would this be worth paying $9,997 for? If all this does is set you up for a comfortable retirement, would it be worth paying $9,997 for? If all this does is give you an extra $5,000 a month for the foreseeable future, would this be worth spending $9,997 for? This is really ridiculous value, but you won't have to pay even $9,997. You won't even have to pay $4,997. You get complete access for 3 payments of $997. And in fact, you can actually get started for even less. So if you take action on this call right now, you get an instant payment discount, $494. All you have to do is pay $2,497. Okay, step 1 is go to the link here. We'll post the link in the chat box. Let's see. Well, I'll post it in just a second. Step 2, make your investment. The discount option is available to you there. And step 3 is to get started. So we are 100% committed to your success, and we will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to ensure that you succeed. And actually, I wanted to mention this. There's an option 3. You can actually pay 0 payment or interest for 6 months through PayPal credit. I know for sure it's available in the US. I've heard rumors that some other countries allow it, but if you're in the US, then this is an option. So when you click on the link and you go through, there will be instructions on how to do that. So just scroll down and click on the PayPal credit link, and there's a video that explains it. So you can basically go for 6 months with 0 payments or interest. And if you need to like free up some cash to spend on ads, that's an option as well. So guys, we got 100% money back guarantee. It's risk-free. You can try it 30 days, test it out for yourself. Now you might be wondering, okay, great. I'm 100% covered for the investment and profit engine, but what happens if I follow the training and I just can't get it to work? Well, announcing our double your money back guarantee. As long as you follow every step of the training curriculum without deviation and actively use our support system and our tools and our resources that we provide you, when you need help, you reach out for help. We guarantee to not only refund your purchase, but double your money back if for some strange, weird reason, you're still unable to make sales. Okay, that's how confident we are that we can help you to have success. Okay, so we're literally taking all of the risk on ourselves. You know, you could go spend the amount of money that you spend on the course in ads, and if you still don't have success, we'll give you that money back. You know, so you've got nothing to lose. So we got your double your money back, 100% money back guarantee. Step 1, go to the link. Step 2, make your investment. Step 3, get started. Again, we're 100% committed to your success, and we will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to ensure you succeed. So double your money back, nothing to lose guarantee. We want to change your life, and we don't want anything to prevent you from giving this a try. Okay, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So do not wait any longer to sign up. Spaces are filling up fast, and they're only available on a first come, first served basis. We're very limited in the number of people we can help, so you need to move fast or you will miss out. And guys, do me a favor, as you do sign up, go ahead and just post in the question box. Let us know when you sign up so we can see for the bonuses. I want to give you a warning. The registration period is ending soon. Okay, so if you visit the URL below and you see sold out, then we're sorry, but you've missed out. We do have limited spots, and we have limited time that we can offer this because we're limited on our resources. We want to be able to help our students. So by waiting just one more day to register, you risk letting technical issues, life, or anything else get in your way. Once the registration period ends, that's it. 0 extra people will be allowed in. And the last time we opened this up, We had people that reached out to us and begged us to get in, and they've been waiting since then. So, guys, this is serious. So they've been waiting, and so do not wait. So here's what you need to do right now. Go to the URL below, fill out the registration form, log into the private members area, watch the welcome video, sign up for the first session this Friday, and get ready for our kickoff call. Don't wait another second. By the way, on that page, well, I'll tell you in just a second. So what is it about Profit Engine? What is the thing? I think the main thing that you get is time, okay? You can't buy more time, okay? You get limited time in this world. So we want to help you condense your learning curve from years into just 8 short weeks. Okay, we want to give you that time freedom and that financial freedom so that you can do what you want with your life. You can spend your time the way you want to, and you can have the money and that financial security to do it the way that you want to do it. So let's jump into some of the success stories. Let's meet our mentors. So Bonnie, when she came to us, she's a grandmother in her 60s. She started with over $70,000 in debt, and within 4 months, she became a top super affiliate, allowing her to pay off her 2 daughters' college loans. She's made as much as $13,057 in 1 day and $246,000 in 90 days. And here's a quote from her. She said, "It felt like I was printing money. I made about $160,000 in my first 90 days. It's so fun to be able to do things for your kids. The first thing I did was pay off their student loans, problem solved because I can write that check." That's Bonnie. Here is Sean. Sean's high is $5,300 per day, but he's been averaging $100,000 for the past 6 months per month. And prior to that, he was making $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day for the past 1 3/4 years. So success has taken off in recent 6 months. He's making more per month now than he did per year for a company that he worked at for over 18 years.
Crazy.
Here's a quote from him. He said, "The first week of June, I hit my first winning campaign, and it just took off. In a couple of weeks, I went from making $0 to making thousands of dollars a day. It changed my life in so many ways, not only a legacy for my son, but finding peace for myself." Here's Les, another one of our mentors. Les left a stressful life as a corporate executive because she wanted more time and freedom. She's so happy she had the flexibility to spend time with her father in his last few years instead of at a corporate job. In her words, Les has now solidly conquered 6-figure months, and she's currently working on 7-figure months. And I think I believe she'll hit that soon. So Les is a powerhouse. Here's her quote. She said, "That first week took me from $0 to $19,000. And when you have that type of money coming in, the types of change you can make for people is incredible. It's like I was giving myself permission to live again, to come back to life." Les's story, Sean's story, each of their stories are on the page in the video, so you can go and you can see that. Jay wanted to escape his 9-to-5 corporate life tied to a desk, and he's succeeded. Now he lives life on his own terms, making as much as $44,000 in a single month. Here's a quote from Jay. "I woke up on Thanksgiving morning. I saw the money I made, and I thought, wow, this really does work. I would say this is the best decision you could possibly make. It's unimaginable where my life would be right now if I hadn't done this." Jay's story is also in that video. Here's Victoria. Victoria used to repair gym equipment. She had a mobile gym equipment business. She would drive to gyms and fix their gym equipment for a living, and she was deeply in debt when she joined. She had to borrow money to join. Now her life is completely turned around. She's one of our top super affiliates, making as much as $100,000 per month. She's actually made $270,000 from a single ad that she doesn't even touch. She just looks at it and does very minor maintenance. So here's a quote from Victoria. "It's a weird feeling to be making money when you're just having fun, when I had always been struggling. It's a life-changing thing for me personally. I can't imagine if I'd missed out on all this. That would be really sad." And Nick was a flooring contractor before he joined. Nobody believed in Nick when he started, but he pressed on. He put his faith in us, and Nick made over $60,000 in his first 45 days. And he's made as much as $23,000 in a single day and $260,000 in a single month. Here's a quote from Nick. He said, "My first $1,000 day, I'll never forget it. I actually dropped to my knees and I started crying. I made a little over $60,000 in my first month." So those are our super affiliate mentors who are helping us to train you to have the same sort of success. So you can go over, you can grab that, watch that video right now and check out their stories and see inside what they went through to have this kind of success. So here's a quick recap of what you get. The Profit Code Master Blueprint, the $1 million pre-sale page, the I guess it was multi-million dollar, but the $1 million image swipe file, the ad challenge, the image outsourcing script, the ad account action plan, expert coaching, Mark's valuable commission rocket bonus, the one-on-one call directly with us at the end of the training, the free ticket to the live Las Vegas event, and you can get all that right now if you sign up by going to the link on the screen and in the chat box. So let's run through everything that you get one more time. Profit Engine Master Blueprint. Okay, you get our proven top secret blueprint that has made us, our mentors, and our students millions of dollars. Everything you need to know from A to Z to get started fast. Okay, this is your key to the other side. You get pillar number 2, the $1 million pre-sale page. You can literally download and copy our exact $1 million page that we've used, our mentors have used, our students have used to make millions. Okay, you get the $1 million image swipe file, and you've seen how valuable images are and how important they are and how they are just the leverage point that gives you all the power over the competition and allows you to make so much money. So get the exact ads that have sold millions so that you can model them yourself. The ad challenge. You don't have to go at this alone, okay? You don't have to guess. You can submit your ad to us and get it critiqued by multi-million-dollar ad expert, multi-million-dollar copywriter, and 6 super affiliate mentors, okay? So remove all the risk. We will personally help and review your ad for you. The image outsourcing script, you can literally copy and paste this and get unlimited winning ad images for $5 a pop. This is just so valuable. The ad account action plan, never again worry about getting your ad account shut down. You're covered here. This is like your insurance policy. Expert coaching, it's so valuable getting the support team that we have to help you on call. Gerry, myself, and our mentors, we've got you covered. And this is just a huge investment of our time on our part. So that's why we have to limit the amount of people that we can do here. So super valuable. Again, you get bonus number 1, Commission Rocket, 6 live online workshops with Mark, Q&A calls, 4 incredibly powerful proven traffic strategies, the niche content generator, the email marketing boot camp, and more. Free if you take action now. You get special bonus number 2. We will do live one-on-one coaching calls with you at the end of the training, 30-minute calls with Gerry, myself, or one of our super affiliate mentors to personally help you to get past whatever hurdles you're facing so that you can succeed and have the big success. And special bonus number 3, you get tickets to our live event, a free ticket to our Vegas live event, which the last event we threw in Bali, people paid $10,000 to attend, and it sold out very quickly. You get to come for free to our Vegas event, meet me, meet Gerry, meet our mentors, meet your fellow students. And if you can't attend live, then you'll get access to the recordings as well. So here's a recap of everything you get. The Profit Code Master Blueprint, the $1 million pre-sale page, the image swipe file, the ad challenge, the image outsourcing script, the ad account action plan, the expert coaching, the commission rocket bonus, the one-on-one call, and the live Las Vegas event. All you need to do is go to the link below.
Wow, thanks Gerry and Rob. What you guys have covered here is just phenomenal. So just to recap guys, you've covered here today how to build a 4 to 5 figure monthly passive income using a unique 3-step system that is very scalable and hands-off. And what I really love about this guys is that your students are able to get this into a positive cash flow situation within the first 30 days, and that's exceptionally impressive. I also really enjoyed seeing you share how to tap into a motherload of ignored traffic. And in fact, it's actually the most obvious traffic source that everyone ignores because they think they need to have a big budget when they don't, and it's bigger than all the others. And what's really fun about this whole thing is that focusing on scaling with other people's products as an affiliate can become a path of high cash flow and least resistance towards building and scaling a hugely profitable business in 2018. Now, Rob, I briefly mentioned my exclusive bonuses before the call, and I'll just quickly go through those and then hand the screen back to you. So for anyone who joins Profit Engine today, because I believe so much in what Rob and Gerry are doing, I have spent some time putting together an exclusive set of bonuses designed to accelerate your progress and give you that unfair advantage over other students. Okay, so for my first exclusive bonus, you get personalized over-the-shoulder mentoring from me. Now for this exclusive bonus, you get personal access to me for just 6 months to receive private mentoring throughout the course. Just email me once per month with a list of all the issues, challenges, or burning questions you need help with, and we'll go over and create a personalized game plan to accelerate your progress. Now this has been an extremely popular bonus of mine because of the additional coaching and mentoring, which is simply invaluable. This is the perfect complementary bonus to the training and Profit Engine. For exclusive bonus number 2, you get my 4-part system called SEO Traffic Explosion. You'll discover exactly how to get floods of free traffic from Google, MSN, Bing, and Yahoo in 2018 and beyond. You see, many people are turning a blind eye to free organic traffic these days, but it's actually getting more and more straightforward. In fact, all you need to do is implement this killer 4-part system and you'll see solid growth in traffic from the search engines. Again, this is the perfect complementary addition to Profit Engine. Now for exclusive bonus number 3, you get access to the Facebook profit secrets of Mr. M. Now this is the full recordings from a live in-person workshop where Mr. M reveals exactly how he's making over 170k per month by selling low price physical products through Facebook without having to pay for them until after they have been ordered by the customer and they get shipped direct from the manufacturer to the customer. Now this is a similar and complementary method to what you'll learn in Profit Engine. However, Mr. M has his own strategy that is a little bit different but equally powerful and effective. Seeing inside his Facebook accounts, seeing his products, and finding out his unique software and bidding strategies will give you an unfair advantage over other Profit Engine members. Now, it is worth joining through this page to get your hands on this alone, as it's such a powerful training workshop full of live examples from within his Facebook accounts and his websites. And for exclusive bonus number 4, you get access to the program Physical Products Profits. Now there are several different types of physical products that you can earn commissions from, whether they be supplements which pay high percentage commissions, or high priced physical products like pool cleaners which do pay lower percentage commissions, but the product price is so high you still end up making about $50 to $100 on each sale. This program shows you step by step in bite-sized videos exactly how to do this, including walking you through several examples and more. And lastly, for exclusive bonus number 5, you get a VIP fast track support ticket when you buy through my link. Now you see, I've partnered up with Gerry, Rob and Mark to create a fast track support system exclusive to all members who buy through my link. Here's how it works. When you buy Profit Engine through this page, you'll automatically be tagged as a fast track member, meaning any support tickets you put through will be stacked as top priority and answered first over normal support tickets. Now there's no more waiting game, refreshing emails or sending through double tickets to climb to the top of the support inbox anymore. We'll put yours through as quick as possible and have them answered promptly. So just to recap, you get a personalized over-the-shoulder mentoring program from me. You get the 4-part SEO Traffic Explosion program. You get the Facebook Secret Profits of Mr. M. You get a Physical Product Profits. and you also get VIP fast track support. All you need to do to get access to this is go to the page that's underlined in red, follow the steps on that page, and you'll get your bonuses in full straight after. Right, thanks Rob for allowing me to share my bonuses, and back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. We have some time to take questions. We are running really short on time. So before we take questions, we only have a few minutes to take questions. But what we're going to do is we have a live chat on the page at the link below. So if you go to that link, Gerry will be on there, I'll be on there, and some of our mentors are on there. So you can get your specific questions answered. So we have time. We'll be able to answer there's so many people on the call, so we'll try to pick out the questions that apply to everybody first. And then we'll get to, if your questions are not answered right now, don't worry, just hop on over and we're going to spend a bit of time over there answering directly for you. So let's see. So a few questions. Sarah says, I've signed up. How do I get the bonus? Our bonuses, you'll be able to get directly within the course, and so you'll be able to get Commission Rocket right in there. And then of course the one-on-one call you'll get at the end of the training, and the live Las Vegas event will give you tickets as well.
So the question is, how long before someone starts getting that 100% ROI?
Yeah.
I think actually you can start getting 100% ROI, very quickly, but inside of the course, we kind of break down the program for you. So each week over the first 3 weeks, we're going to be going through each of the different main legs of the system. Once you get in and you actually start running ads, it can happen very quickly, because the way that we instruct on running ads, it's pretty much, it's not like you have to build up to it. It's just like, if you understand the system and how it works, if you understand how to create, a really powerful ad, and you can emulate what it is that we do on the pre-sale phase, and you choose the right offer, things just start to come together for you. But the way that we work it is, you're just doing like spending like $5 to $20 a day running ads and just running tests. So we'll spend like, we'll have you run like three different ads, or one ad for like for 3 days to kind of prove that the ad actually works. And as soon as you get one ad that actually, like what we call the winning ad, then you're at 100% ROI already. And then it's just a matter of just scaling up from there. So it happens really quickly. We used to call this the overnight super affiliate system, sort of, more or less, because of how quickly it can happen for people.
Do you use any other traffic sources besides Facebook? We do. The core training will be focused on Facebook, and that's how the majority of our students make a ton of money. But we do other sources of traffic, so we may dig into that as well. But we'll let you know. We'll just let you know whatever's working best right now, based on what we and our mentors and our students are doing. Do you have another form of payments? There's 3 ways that you can pay. You can pay the $997 times 3 plan, where you'll pay $997 now, and then you'll pay 3 payments. If you want to make one payment, you pay $24.97. You get a $494 discount. Heraldine was asking, where will I get $494? That's a discount off of the 3 payments of $997. And there's also the PayPal credit option if you are located in the US, and there's instructions on the page on how to get that. Several people, let's see, Rich, Isaac, a lot of people are saying they clicked and signed up. So when you get in the course, what you need to do, watch the welcome video. The first thing, of course, is make sure that you have access to the course, okay? Because I don't know why, but there's always something goes wrong with tech. We can't have every tech issue totally, like, I don't know, there's some email that blocks it. Yeah, the goblins come in, and
it's always something.
First thing is log in and make sure you have your login. Go find your email, your welcome email. We got our coder to program it so that you also have your email and password on the thank you page. And if you don't get access to you don't see your email or there's some tech issue and you don't see your email and password, reach out to us. Send an email to support@profitengine.com and we will make sure that you get access. So that's number one, is make sure that you got your access sorted as soon as possible. Get into the members area, watch the welcome video, and sign up for the first training call that's coming up this Friday. And that's all you need to do to get started now. And we will be in contact with you by email, and we'll meet with you on the first call. If you can't make the call, yes, all of the sessions will be recorded. All the live sessions will be recorded. So no matter where you are in the world, whatever your schedule, it's not a problem. You'll be able to come in and watch the recordings as well. And you get lifetime access to those. So you can watch those anytime. Unfortunately, we're really short on time because we have a meeting right after this. So I think we're going to have to wrap it up. But if you do have questions that we didn't cover, hop on over to the link and ask them in the live chat. Gerry and I will be there for a little bit, and then our mentors will be there as well. So we'll be able to answer your questions. Hop on this quickly because we have a limited number of bonuses. So don't wait. And so let's go through this. We've shown you all this stuff. You know, we've shown you how you can take a relatively small budget and how you can reinvest it and it will compound and you can get up to these big numbers if you're willing to follow a 3-step system. If you're willing to commit yourself, stay laser focused, and take massive action. Okay, and don't give up. Okay, those are the three keys to success. That's all we ask of you. Follow our system. You know, stay laser focused, take massive action, and don't give up. Okay, and that's what we focus on more than anything, and that's what's been able to have our students have so much success. So many students you see here reporting their first sale. You see the excitement of these people as they're having their first sale, their first $100 day, their first $1,000 day, and students that are having even bigger successes out there. So huge results are possible with this. This has the ability to change your life. Even winning Rolex watches, if you like a Rolex, that's a possibility when you're a top super affiliate. So what happens if you don't do this? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. Okay, that's how the saying goes. You need to initiate change. Another year will slide by. People who come to this program will prosper while you're on the sidelines. So just ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you've got zero risk. We've got 100% double your money back guarantee. So, you know, it's what are you going to do? Are you going to have another year that everything goes the same, or are you going to, is this going to be the year that you decide I'm going to make a change? So head on over. You can watch the video, grab that free bonus as well. And Gerry, you want to add anything before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that this is just, you know, like Rob said, you should definitely watch the video over on the page. I want to go over there, hop on live chat right now so I can answer people's specific questions before we have to run off. But, you know, I think that this is the point where you just have to ask yourself, you know, if our story and everything that we've been talking about today resonates with you, and if it feels like something that you believe in, and if it does, then, you know, it's your responsibility to yourself to just go with that feeling, you know, and trust your instincts and trust your feelings. Too many times, you know, we get excited about something and then we let it go and then we just move on with our lives and nothing ever changes. Everything remains the same, you know, but if you ever want to have change in your life, then you're going to have to embrace that feeling that you get and just, you know, invest in yourself, invest in something that resonates with you. And so hopefully this message and this you know, presentation has resonated with a bunch of you. I can see a bunch of you in the chat box there that have already signed up. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Super excited. I'm really excited about the live event in Vegas this year. Getting to connect with more like-minded people. Very, very excited.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the inside, and we'll see you over on the live chat for those of you that still have questions.